hopefully it, like, does this the right way. And the microphone isn't suspect because I don't have an actual microphone. But hello, welcome to Wake, Bake, and Pull in reverse, because I did not do this morning. My nephew was in town, and I honestly just didn't have it in me to do it. I was gonna do this earlier tonight, but then one of my long-time friends from elementary school called me, so I ended up not. I ended up not doing that. Um, I don't think that anyone. It's really late. I will be surprised if I do get any viewers, but I do want to attempt to get the playtime, so I did go live. Um, but with me not doing the Wake, Bake, and Pull this morning, when I was driving back from dropping off my nephew, I saw a blue Mustang, and in the rear view little mirror thing, there was the Sun tarot card that was hanging, and I was like, oh, well, I didn't pull, so that was like my first, like, damn bitch, you gotta pull. And then, probably like 15-20 minutes after seeing that Mustang, Diane, and I believe her name is Diane. I don't know if that's 100% true, so if I'm wrong, I do apologize. But she had messaged me, and it was the card that she pulled was "Be kind to yourself," I believe, if not mistaken. But I wanted to see what those two cards. Sorry, I wanted to see what those two cards had meant before I pulled for the day, or for the week, I guess you could say, seeing as it's Monday. It's 1:23 right now, so I want to see what the Sun card meant, because I didn't know what that entailed. So let's see what that says. If I can switch this over, let's see if it lets me do it. And it didn't. That's so weird. I don't know why it's not letting me do that now. I'll have to figure that out. But it's okay. So the Sun Tarot card description. The Sun card represents a feeling of optimism and fulfillment. This card represents the dawn which follows the darkest of nights. The sun is the source of all the life on our planet and represents life energy itself. There is a child depicted in the card joyfully in the foreground, a symbol of our innocence. It represents the happiness that occurs when you are in alignment with your true self. The child is naked, meaning he has absolutely nothing to hide. The card also depicts the childhood innocence and absolute purity. This is particularly emphasized through the white horse upon which the child is riding. The horse here is a symbol of strength and nobility. I don't think. Oh, I see. I'm like, it was just a sun card, though. Let's see if I can find the description for just the sun. I mean, I guess I could just take what that. But no, hold on. Let's see if we can find a different one. They all, or maybe it did have people. I took a picture. I had my glasses on, my Ray-Bans when I was driving, so I did snap a picture of it. So I'll have to pull that up and double check. But I'm pretty sure it was just the sun. I don't remember seeing. Unless that. Interesting. I guess I could just take with that optimism and positivity and just take out what is it called? Take out the child, because I really don't think that there was a kid in that one. But then the "Be kind to your mind" oracle meaning. It says, if you've drawn an oracle card titled "Be kind to your mind," its central message emphasizes the importance of self-compassion, gentle self-talk, and prioritizing your mental well-being. Here's a breakdown of the potential meanings and guidance this card offers. Self-compassion and kindness. This card is a call to be kind and supportive to yourself as you would to a loved one or friend. It encourages releasing judgment, harsh criticism, and the tendency to dwell on negative thoughts. Prioritizing mental well-being. It reminds you that your mind needs care, rest, and reset. It reminds you that your mind needs care, rest, and nourishment like your body. This could involve practices like taking breaks from screens and busy activities, engaging in activities that bring you joy and peace, seeking mental health and support when needed. Mindful and conscious thought. This card may suggest paying attention to your thoughts and actively be choosing those that are gentle, positive, and supportive. This can involve challenging negative or limiting beliefs, practicing positive affirmations, or setting boundaries around thoughts that cause distress. Balancing effort and ease. The Be Kind to Your Mind card might also guide you towards finding a balance, striving for goals, and allowing for periods to rest and ease. It emphasizes that while effort is important, it's equally crucial to be patient and gentle with yourself throughout the process. Embracing growth and healing. This card signifies the potential for emotional and personal growth when you cultivate a kind and supportive inner environment. It suggests that by nurturing your mind, you create a space where healing can flourish. In essence, the Be Kind to Your Mind Oracle card encourages you to cultivate a supportive and compassionate relationship with your inner self. Prioritize self-care practices that promote mental well-being. Consciously choose thoughts that empower and uplift you. Find a healthy balance between work, rest, and personal growth. This card, this card serves as a reminder that what you feed your mind will ultimately grow. So choose kindness, positivity, and self-love. I've literally said that the past couple days. You reap what you sow, so that literally coincides with that. It's true. The plants that you seed, the plants that you seed, the plants that you sow will ultimately grow. Like, it doesn't matter if they're good seeds or if they're bad seeds. Like, irregardless, like, what you plant is what you will, like, fucking weeds grow, dude. Be so for real. But with that, though, so I feel like since those two cards were, like, thrown at me today, I feel like the deck that I want to do for today is the mediumship training deck. I got this deck on Marketplace, actually. It was actually like they weren't used. It was a bundle deal. I got 3 decks for $25. And it's funny because this deck itself is $25, so it was a steal. But I want to use this deck because, like I was saying with the 2 cards that were given to me today, I feel like that is not like obviously a sign, but I feel like I should enhance, maybe not enhance. Well, that's the point of this deck, is to enhance like your skills. But I feel like I should. What am I trying to say? I feel like I should use this deck because of the 2 signs that were given back to back within a short period of time. So I feel like the first card that I had pulled was colors, I think, out of this one, and it was saying pay attention to the colors. But that was something that I was already like doing. I typically like notice colors in like birds or like animals. And if I see more than one or like a specific, like, not obviously, let me like backtrack. I see like birds a lot. Obviously, they're outside. But if I see like blue jays consecutive, I'll like look up the meaning for blue jays. But with those 2 cards being thrown, I feel like that was just like, I don't know. Pay attention to the synchronicities and the signs. I guess just go with it. Whatever floats your boat. As I ramble on, I literally I don't even know. I do know this is our redemption, though, because I did not do this earlier today. And me taking a random nap in the middle of the evening definitely messed me up, because now I'm like awake and my entire house is sleeping. Which isn't a bad thing, I'm not complaining. Usually there's like at least a child up. So at least I can get some things done. But seeing the sun and being kind to ourselves, how should we go forth for the rest of the week? What should we be mindful of? What should we be mindful of? What should we be paying attention to? What do we need to enhance? What should we focus on for the week? Maybe that's more so why. What should we focus on for the week? What skills should we fine tune? This week's my mother's birthday, Leo energy. My husband's birthday is coming up next week. Next week, Sunday. And he's a Virgo though, so the Leo energy, the Leo season's about to be over, and we're transitioning into the Virgo season. My mom's birthday. Oh, my cousin's birthday is today, the 18th. My mom is the 19th. Sitting in power. When learning to connect with the other side, it's essential that you take the time to get to know your own spirit. If you've randomly pulled this card, then your spirit is calling you to take the time now to sit in your own power. It is time for you to consciously focus on your inner light and tap into the unlimited spiritual power within you. Take a moment to close your eyes and imagine you're slowly and gently breathing in light. Allow that light to fill in your physical body, letting it expand your personal energy and aura. Continue to breathe in the simple manner, allowing some time to sit and be in the expansion of your own loving light. Keep it simple in the beginning as you develop this technique, allowing time to get comfortable with this practice. Notice whether you feel the energy in certain areas of your body or chakras. Do you see images in your mind? Do you hear sounds or music? Moments of profound silence are expected to be and are quite normal. By devoting time to this breathing meditation, you will help expand your awareness and allow your mediumistic, abilities to grow and flourish. It will also help revitalize your body, mind, and soul, bringing you to a place of balance and harmony. You will learn to tap into your own spirit and power and access it anytime you wish. Sitting in the power. Mm. That's crazy though to see those two cards and then for this one to be to sit in your power. Literally, just that whole preface, just like being able to observe all of the things that are around you. But in order to in order to observe and to absorb, honestly, that's why both of those words wanted to come out. What's around you, you have to be able to sit and meditate and just to think. And that's crazy because I was literally talking to my nephew about that on the way when I was dropping him off today. That you have to meditate, ground. And it's wild too because he said that he used to sit in the sun and ground, and this is a man sitting in the sun grounding, so I'm gonna have to send this to him. That's wild. But yeah, that's fucking crazy. That is insane. As I process, I didn't even realize all of that, and I don't even have the comments up. But I'll definitely have to send that to him. Sitting in power. Wow. Mm. And I don't know why, but I always feel so like, I feel like I have to always pull from faces of ocean. I feel like this is like like, not my ride or die, but definitely my go-to. So I'll do that and then end this. But, mm, sitting in power, that's something to sit and reflect on in itself. And this card has so much detail into it too. If you look closely enough, it looks like, doesn't that look like a man climbing up or going down? I could be bugging. Oh, I definitely did that wrong. I fucking lit that to blow it on the cards, and I just smoked it. Definitely just smoked it. Hey, y'all, I appreciate you liking the live. Who else in here? I'm a week. I was not expecting anyone, truthfully, to be honest. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. So I just pulled Sitting in Power. I was saying briefly earlier that I was driving. I was supposed to do the Wake Bacon pull um, this morning. It was Sunday. I was supposed to do it on Sunday. Didn't end up doing it because my nephew was in town. But when I was driving back from dropping him off, I saw a Sun card and a Mustang. And then Diane messaged me probably like 30 minutes, 20 minutes after. Um, Saying with her daily pull, and it was Be Kind to Yourself. So then I pulled this one, Sitting in Power. And then this one just fell. Oshun, Cleansing Rain, Emotional Release, Healing, and Renewal. So let's see, 13. Card number 13. Let's see. Oshun's Cleansing Rain, Emotional Release, healing, renewal. I trust in the cleansing power of my emotions to renew and transform me. Initiation of mirrors. Listen up. Life isn't about tiptoeing around your emotions or burying them. Stop the excuses and face what's been holding you back. This is a period of renewal. Express and release pent up emotions. Holding back traps negative energy within. To heal, move forward, allowing yourself to feel, process, and let go. What to do now? Stop hiding behind the facade of perfection. It's holding you back from true growth. Confront your fears head on. Your future self will thank you for the courage. The more you open up, the freer and more authentic you become. Embrace vulnerability. Showing your true self, flaws, emotions, and all frees you from the pretending. Vulnerability is power in its rawest form. The sooner you release the emotional weights, the quicker you'll experience the life you deserve. It might not be easy, but it's worth it. Every step you take forward, emotional freedom is a step forward. Excuse me. Every step you take toward emotional freedom is a step toward a more fulfilling life. Let go let go to allow Oshun's rain to dance and cleanse away any burdens, past mistakes, or lingering regrets. After the rain, there's always a rainbow. Her story, one season, despite her status as an Orisha of wealth, Oshun felt neglected and impoverished. In her despair, she waded into the river with a yellow cloth, intending to vanish forever. As she wept, her tears disturbed the waters, altering the other Orishas. They rushed to acknowledge, praise, and support her. Healing ritual: fill a bowl of water, adding essential oils or herbs for purification, such as rosemary or orange. Write your intentions for emotional release on a piece of paper and put it in the water, visualizing the cleansing and renewal of your spirit. As the paper absorbs your intentions, see the water washing away emotional blockages and negativity. Well, damn. It's almost like in order for you to sit in your power, you have to release, you have to cleanse. That cleansing. I'll show the two first, just so you can see them together. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna do a recap though. I'll sit on these and figure out what exactly, especially with the four cards together, what it all means. But I will do a recap and post that. I appreciate you for tuning in for the late night. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ooh, as I drop my cards. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.